Wagwan fams. What is up?
All love, we're back.
We're back again.
Back again. You know, it's been a tough Premier League weekend for some of us.
It is. Tough for some and great for others.
Great for others. I wouldn't say great. Great's a powerful word.
Nah, it's been good. It's been good.
It's been good, yeah. You know, you take it all the east. But you know what? Let's start with, in true fashion, generally when I come here and I'm the winner, I'm talking a lot of shit. So tell us about the United game.
Absolutely. Tell us about the United game. Casemiro getting sent off for fucking Nyon killing a man on the field. Maji was out here, 2 hands, bro. 2 hands. That was a bit wild. I was hoping that I could see something and then like, nah, you know, that's soft. It's not so soft. Whenever you have a man around his throat with 2 hands, it can't be soft.
There's no way. If that was in the street, just think about it. If that was a public interaction, how would that have gone down?
There would have been a body that was caught.
Yes, no, definitely. We throwing hands. If another man puts his hands around my throat in a public space, we throw hands.
And it can never look good, even if you have your hands around someone softly and you just like caressing their neck. It even looks a bit weird. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you now. Casemiro must have been doing some freaky shit with his wife the night before, bro.
It was sexual gesture.
Definitely, bro. He was just feeling that bro was a light skin. He was just like, my type. That's all he was thinking, bro.
Hey.
Yeah. He just had a young flashback. Like, afterwards, he tried to play it off, and I didn't watch the game, obviously, because I was in the depths of depression. Yeah. But when I heard about it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go watch it to find because generally the rule with such stuff is, can you see malice? No, is it like a moment of madness? No, generally it's not in the Premier League. You just touch a nigga, he falls. And then I look for okay, can the referee find enough to send you off?
Is there plausible deniability?
Yeah, if there's were you on Instagram live with the girl in the club, or did one of her friends see you in the club? You know, that's a different story, blood. You know, that's two different ways you can move.
There's plausible deniability, man. Maji was caught in the club with the IG live. On blast.
He's just out here.
They were tags.
We gonna fuck later.
They was tags, bro. They was tags.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. But anyways, him getting sent off really fucked up blood fast because obviously, bro, is a very important cog in our system. Imagine. He's so good. And he played so well in that game. He generally has for a long time now in terms of his contribution. The other game he had 2 goals, bro.
Yeah, in the what was it, the FA Cup?
Yes, it was the FA Cup.
No, Colin.
Carabao.
I don't like that.
So which was hard, just tough to see, but I'm glad we came away with a win. Do you know what I mean? Considering what had happened in the last game.
Yeah.
In that last few minutes, they got a free kick. I thought, that's Olise, man, just now bang it into the top corners. We crying again.
Yeah.
Cinema, but I'm happy that we got the win. Rashi did really well. Anthony, even though he's been getting flack, played really well. Had a lot of offensive actions, and I like that. I like offensive action. But just like I told you off cam, I would want him to go to the byline more instead of the cutback. If you can't come inside the cutback, now you must pass it back. Do a tricky pass it back.
Look, with Anthony, obviously, I have those sour green glasses on. I'm obviously gonna look for holes. I can be impartial to a sense, but I don't like him. As a player, I don't like the vibe he gives me.
You don't like the vibe?
So
weird vibe.
He just doesn't give me the vibe of a player I could like a player that I can really like and just enjoy. It's just quality, and I'm happy with that. Like Casemiro, that's stuff I like, bro. Yeah. You know, but Anthony doesn't do stuff I like.
I like Anthony.
Another one I can like is Martinez. I like Martinez. Yeah. I don't like Anthony.
Yeah. Martinez had an absolutely stunning game. Every time there was danger, Martinez was there. Bro had fucking instant transmission every time there was danger, bro. Martinez just appears, he does some crazy cut. Stellar game. I think that's the best game he's played so far for us. And he really highlighted what he is good at. Where he can be in the right moment, where the danger is, and he's got the dexterity to kind of be there without getting fucking turned up. You know what I mean? Turned upside down, my cheek is falling over the
Harry partner pool.
Yes, Trip on our fortunes has changed ever since a certain defender has just been left on the bench.
He's been a leader for England his whole life. Don't you dare say that.
Yes, but I wasn't even mentioning names.
Harry, you will stay in our hearts forever. Harry Maguire.
You will stay in the hearts of the Ox forever. Because they must that, bro. They must that.
Harry, you know what? He always played, gave his all, put his heart on the line, play for the shirt, Harry.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, Harry reminds me of when the French thought the Argonne Forest was going to be enough to keep the Germans out. It's just a bunch of fucking trees that are standing there. That's Harry's. He's a tree. that's just standing in our defense. And these are the German panzers that are just fucking zigzagging around the boy. Coming for our country. And Harry's just there, bro. For us suspended in fucking mud space. It's crazy, bro.
How can you buy Harry Maguire's a family? I'm sorry, Harry Maguire's son.
Listen, no chance Harry sees this video.
Torn out.
If he does, that would be great. I'm sorry, Harry. Give us a like and a sub.
Like and a sub. Let us know in the comments, Harry, if you are happy with it.
Yes, with the assessment of your gameplay. Yeah, but otherwise, very happy with the United win. We one step closer to taking top spot from you guys.
100%. And you know, I've been obviously I exist in the soccer social media space. I don't interact with it myself, but I watch other people's, and I don't like to say, because there's three types of fans. I think there's three types of fans. There is your real life, day-to-day normal soccer fans. They can be a bit crazy, but they are reasonable heads on them. Yeah. Then with your club, there's your own species of United fan who lives in a cesspool of delusion. Yeah. And then there's you think like that's the final form? No, flows. Like say there's the internet, there's the Twitter non-United fan. And the Twitter non-United fans. Arsenal have them too. Like, every club has these psycho Twitter followers. Yeah. But Jesus Christ, the United Twitter has been going up.
We have a contingent.
Title, bro. I've been seeing Photoshop pictures with United on top, and they're saying it's only a dream. We can make it a reality. All of this. I was like, guys, remember a few weeks back before Crystal Palace, we went through the same thing. It's like the Twitter fans go through cycles. Same with Arsenal, bro. Like after this loss, Arsenal Twitter imploding. Me, I'm sitting here like I smoked. It was good. Yeah.
You were just here. You just took it in.
Yeah, I took it in. What we will say is that we are keeping good track of the niggas messaging me. How come now niggas are messaging me? Never when we do good, never when we bet their team up on niggas messaging me, but now niggas are messaging me. I was like, okay. If you must know one thing about me, I hold a grudge. Magnificent.
Your vengeance will be manifested.
100%, blood. You're gonna be getting butthole pictures. Butthole pictures, blood. You're gonna see the dark forest for sure.
Yeah. But I just a very good feeling to see the Gunners lose. It's very refreshing. It's definitely something. Hey, the Gunners lost. That was great.
I can imagine the ops have been praying for our downfall for the longest
100%. 100%. You got it. And also you gotta believe in your project. You know what I mean? Like, look, if there's a chance you can win the league, you must believe in that. You must face. We want to win the league. We can never be like, oh fuck, we'll start playing for fourth place or some shit like that. We want the league. If you fall short, you fall short.
I definitely do want to win the league, but you must also understand that I must be realistic.
Yeah.
We can talk. 10 games left. Then
I think you guys can talk if you guys come out of a City game with one dub at least.
With one of them a dub.
If you take one of the games, take any one of the games, then you can. Then you guys have a good chance, bro. Because look, City's the closest to you guys.
We are going too far. Too far. For me, City is one game, right?
And you played one game less than them most.
Yeah. So if we lose to City both times and win the rest of our games, we win. But everyone's so focused on the City thing, no one is focusing on Everton.
I think if you drop one of the games against, if you win one of the games against City, you'll still be able to keep that momentum going. But if you drop both games against City, do you know what I mean? Like, even the chances of you guys now staying staying steadfast and focused and like not that pressure not like mounting, it's gonna be higher. Now we drop both games against City. City keeps winning. We keep winning. The results are now, it's getting tight. And in those tight like kind of spots in terms of the points, that's where City really shine.
They do.
They can go on runs.
They'll put you under pressure
because they've been there. They've been doing this for a long time. And United will fuck up. I think Arsenal could also fuck up with that pressure.
No, 100%. Look, United's fuck up is. I keep saying United fuck up when United aren't supposed to fuck up.
Yeah.
United will stun you.
The biggest moment.
Yeah, like literally, when all the lights are on them and they need to go and play Liverpool at home, they'll perform. Yeah. Like that's the games they shouldn't be winning. They generally do well in the games you're bag. Like I don't even pay attention to y'all lose there. But it's not about the United loss. United won. About Arsenal's loss.
It's about Arsenal's loss.
Look, I was watching the game, man. And I knew firstly I love Sean Dyche as a manager. I hate playing him. Hate playing him. His style of play is just very anti-Arsenal. Yeah. It goes against everything we like to do. We like to have time on the ball and stuff. And that Everton boys were pressing. Goodison was crazy, bro. They were cheering everything, and they were working their socks off. They really were just like putting on so much pressure. I see everyone starting to catch on that if you double up on Saka and Martinelli, you can kind of nullify them. So Arsenal need to, and that's where we lack Jesus, because with Jesus, so much of the pressure was now in the center of the field. He could literally make a game-changing moment from the center. Now, because he's not there, we kind of rely on our width for quality. And if you shut down our width, you kind of stifle us. You know, if you stop Saka from getting to the byline, Martinelli from getting there, you can stifle us. If you just like let us play in front of you, and that's what's happening now. They're doubling up in our fullback. So tactically, I need to see a change. That's what I've noticed now in the United game. That's what was happening. In the City game, they're doubling. Recently, everyone's formula to dealing with Arsenal is doubling up on our wingers.
Yeah.
And we now need to make something happen, either tactically to shift that. Gabriel Jesus is walking again.
Joking. We need
Yeah,
to
he's
go
on
back.
grass probably in another month.
Yeah. He was on maternity leave, bro.
Maybe, bro. That was the only player from a major team to get injured at the World Cup. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, we've done well without him, but I think he's going to give us a massive boost.
Yeah.
We just need to get to him with as much wins in the bag as possible. We need the confidence, because he won't be able to pick us up out of a bad slump. We need to be in a good slump. Yes, we've lost 2 games.
And it'll be a boost.
Yeah. He'll be a big boost because the energy that he brings. But look, to keep it on the game, they had energy, bro. I can't be mad losing to a team like that. They had energy, the fans was behind them. We needed to score early to shut Goodison up and to get them whining and moaning. We couldn't. Like, they were just up it, bro. The wingers, Iwobi was on the left. Wait. Iwobi was on the left, I think, and then Iwobi went to the right. So it must have been their game starting right winger. Bro, this nigga was running. Look here, you would think that nigga got a degree of African in him, because that nigga was running. Bro, that nigga was running straight like he was from Kenya. Jesus Christ. Like, it's the 85th minute, and he's still going at full tilt. And I was just like, oh, we're gonna tire them out. It's a new manager. They're playing a new tiring system. But they didn't tire for shit.
And Trossard was playing quite well, I thought.
Trossard is good, no? But our problem at the moment is Martinelli is dropping off. His performances have dropped off. In the last month, they have dropped off a cliff, basically. He's scared to take his man on. He's being too passive. You know? So Smith Rowe needs to come back. Trossard needs to start the next game, maybe. Just give Martinelli
I think he should start.
Because I think Martinelli might just be tired, bro. He's played so much games, and he was the only left winger in our squad this entire season that Smith Rowe's been out. So he's played every game. He's played like some of the most numbers. So if you can sit him out, make him an impact player again, let him get to that point where he's itching to play again. Then we'll see the best out of him.
And he is feeling young, you know what I mean? Young players can't really play that mumuch minutes without it, like burning them out.
And him and Gabriel, our left centre back, has played a shit ton of minutes. A shit ton of minutes. Like, because we've had no replacement left centre back. Everyone else, Ben White and Tomiyasu rotate, Saliba Holding rotates, Tierney Zinchenko rotates. Partey rotates with the Congo. Thank God that's not gonna happen.
And you know what's crazy? Like, one could say, like, imagine we were pro footballers and we got to play like those minutes, and we were like maybe Martinelli. We would never complain about that. We want to play as just.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You want to play, especially like if it's like soccer, like playing 90 minutes wouldn't really phase you that much. But I think to you, that's how it seems like when you are playing from your perspective. But obviously other people in Magic can see when like your performances have been like slacking. You know what I mean? You might need a rest before you think you need a rest. You know
100%.
Yeah.
And I think we're at that point now where he definitely clearly does need a rest.
Yeah.
I think I had to come to pieces because obviously, look, I'm calm now. But if you've seen me watch an Arsenal soccer game, mass hysteria. After the game, I was nauseous. It was disgusting. You know, we played well. And I always say, if you play well, we were wasteful with the chances we did have. Normally we take like some of those chances. We just kept skying everything. Now it's a different game if you take our chances. We didn't. We lost Everton with a better team. They ran their fucking socks off. Gotta back that football. I think Dyche will keep them up. I think Dyche will keep. When I was thinking of the one person that can keep him up, it's Dyche.
I'll keep you up.
100%. He's the fucking Gotham.
I'll keep him up. 100%.
He's a lunatic.
It's crazy how Everton's even gotten to this position, bro. That's just fucking insane.
What? And that shows the model of spend without thought equals crash.
Yeah.
Bro, they were dirty in the transfer window. It wasn't Pedro Porro. It was the brother that went to Spurs before Porro. He was signed with Everton.
Dan Juma.
Dan Juma. Spurs come in. And you must know, Spurs poach a deal. Yeah. You are in the shit.
But Spurs have poached a few deals in their life. Oh, no, the William was poached them. I was thinking about the William thing and I remember, it was the other way around. Spurs
have had a few poached, bro. So it's a big thing. Actually, Spurs are doing well. It's 1-0 to Spurs at the moment. We are watching the game on the low here, but also we are a soccer podcast. You think we're going to miss City Spurs?
Yeah.
But time constraints. Look, what did make me feel significantly better though was watching Chelsea performance. They weren't that great, you know. They were a bit mid, but Chelsea, Liverpool,
Just some crazy shit, bro. Liverpool, God knows what's happening there. That's
my
crazy.
God, the thing is, no.
Look at Liverpool's form recently, bro. Jesus, see, that's a loss, a draw, and a loss in the last 4.
1 win, 3 losses on.
1 win in 5. And I haven't won one on the spin.
Bro, like you keep thinking Liverpool's gonna turn a corner. Come on, Sonny. Oh, fuck off. You keep thinking Liverpool's gonna turn a corner and then they don't.
No.
Literally,
I'm happy.
They're doing donuts. I'm happy with them being where they are. Chala must continue. Long way continue.
Spurs must lose this game.
Spurs can't lose this game.
Spurs have to lose this game.
Why must Spurs lose this game? You within 3 if Spurs win this game.
Still, I think I need City to be fired up to beat you guys.
No.
I'm choosing the better of the two evils. Because you know what I need? I need 3. I need the points to be 3. Like the gap to be like between 3 and 4 amongst the top 3. That's what I want going to the end of the season. I want it to be pushed tight to the end of the season. If I could have it my way, I would have the top 2 fucking have equal every fucking thing. Arsenal would just Arsenal and United. Head to heads would be 4-4.
Yeah.
It would be 4-4. And then what would happen then? Has that ever happened before where, okay, let's say that obviously the goal difference would be the thing. But imagine the goal difference is not this.
No, then you should win it on goal difference.
Wow, let me see.
Because you scored 3 in your first one and 2 in your second, and we scored 1 and 3.
1 and 3. No, but that's...
We scored 1 in we scored 1 in the first game, 3 in the second game. We scored 3 in the first game, 2 in the second game. 5.
Wait, what?
Bro, this is like...
Wait,
don't you understand? You have scored 5 goals against us, and we have scored 4.
Yes, wasn't the score 2-1 in the
3-1.
Was it
3-1.
It was 3-1.
It was 3-1.
I thought it was 2-1.
Okay, I thought you were struggling with the math.
Yeah, I was struggling with the math. But imagine it was.
Oh, what a block.
Imagine everything was equal. Like, what would they do then? Would they have a play? Okay, would they have
no, then it's you. Then it's you on 8-8.
No, but what if everything is
fine? Goal difference. It's goal difference.
Now, what if that's equal as well?
No, but it's not equal on 8-8.
But I'm just saying, in alternate universe. Yes. What if it was? That's what I was trying to point.
Alphabetical.
Is it going to be alphabetical? That's what I was saying. If I had it my way, I would have them both equal. And then they must play a final game. See what?
Look. Last talking about the final game. Talking about final games or final anything. Mason Greenwood charges dropped due to witness pulling back her statement. That was fucked up.
They got to it.
Bro, she's on the payroll. She's on the payroll.
Everyone's saying, I also spoke to someone recently and then she said, how much did they pay that person, that girl?
Yeah.
That's just the first thought that into their mind. And like I can understand now that that is the first thought that goes into anyone's mind.
Yeah.
Because I heard before the story broke, I heard about the rumors about them getting back together on some stupid cat. Then I heard this rumors. Then I've seen this so many times before. I thought this is fake because I saw it in some bomb my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I saw Sky Sports drop it, and the United stand, and I was like, oh my boost, this is real. You know what I mean? And my thing is even look, without going into too much detail on whether they did or whether they didn't do it. You know what I mean?
No.
If the Crown prosecutor didn't.
They couldn't. Guilty, No, listen. I see how you're gonna try to walk around it. Yeah. They couldn't because she dipped. Yeah. She was the victim and she was the prime witness. She dipped.
Yes.
You heard it. I heard it. There's no walking around.
I know there's not walking around it. But what I'm saying is, yes, she dipped. But even though she dipped, that still doesn't mean that he's guilty by like the decision. He's technically innocent. Whether we don't know if he did it or not.
He's innocent, no?
Yeah.
But with United especially, we know the
Yes.
public perception.
Yes. Trial by the public opinion.
And the thing is, no, it's just like the Casemiro thing. If there was like a young, like with the Casemiro thing, if it was like a young Xavi, you could have got away with it. Casemiro had his hands on his neck. She was saying, I don't want to have sex with you.
Yes.
Nigga was saying, I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
don't care.
So that's literally, and then you hear the thigh slapping, just the whole thing.
So
was
my
the
number
worst
is
possible.
I'm not gonna lean on which or whether they did it or not. I'm gonna go on what we have right now, no? Just like the way before I went on. Look, we don't know this person if gonna play again. I thought he was never gonna play again. I thought it was impossible. I thought he was done. I thought he was gone.
No, I thought it was gone.
I was gone. So now that this has come out, I'm thinking whether he will, whether he won't play again, and how much of a shitstorm decision that'll be. Do you know what I mean? Like,
My friend, I'm gonna tell you now that is a category 6 shitstorm.
That's a shitstorm. Like, how do they make that decision,
oh
bro?
my
like,
god.
There's so much to consider.
The thing is, no, this is just me logically thinking about it. If I was, there's no way Harry Kane's in behind. That nigga's as slow as a train. Scored, and now we check it. Anyway.
He's walking away.
Yeah.
He's,
it's Hoiberg. Sorry, I was low.
Close.
Let's check it. Oh, you're offside. So basically my logic just is, no? You just have a good thing going right now. You just have a good vibe. Do you know that every single game that we play, every single away game, Thomas Partey gets booed. Every single away game.
Because of his matchup.
Yeah, because of his matchup. Every single game. Not a little bit, every game, consistently 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Manchester United, as I've told you many a times, has the ability to kill themselves with news they themselves generate. So the club will somehow have information leak out to its own set of reporters. The reporters will run stories, and the stories will then spread and create a massive explosion.
Yeah.
Because now everyone...
There's been United narratives for as long as I can remember the last 2 months.
Bro, Pogba before every major Champions League game.
The
just like
thing, the CR7
Bro,
thing. It says so much.
You
it's
find
insane,
ways to distract yourself like no football club I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I don't think, no, and to be honest with you, what Mason Greenwood, very good player, very promising. No? What I would question is the effect you will have on the project.
Yeah.
The effect you will have on the squad, the effect, and look where you are now, no? And I ask you now, is it worth the risk? Would you rather, Mason hasn't been here and you've been doing well. So if I was a United supporter with my current stances in life, I'd be like, look, cut our losses. We sell him. Imagine we get like a young 30 mil out there to win him, because Mason you can get money for. Yeah. Even though it's a crazy storm. Al Qaeda, well, not Al Qaeda, Al Ali.
I was like, Al Qaeda.
Al Ali.
I just agreed without any doubt.
Al Ali will sign Mason Greenwood for 20 million. Guys are ready to apologize to him. Please. I do not want to fuck with Al Qaeda. That is the one organization I do not want problems with in my life, my brother. Please, my friends, understand. We do not want problems with you. It's a slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And the fact that I just agreed, just like,
I love it. If we're gonna be killed, it's gonna be together.
But I think that is the one option. But you know, obviously, you know me.
You here for the smoke.
I'm here for the smoke. I think, in my mind, this is Wout Weghorst is not a long-term solution to us not having a reliable centre forward.
Yeah.
I think I still have my dream of a fluid front three, but I think having Mason back in the squad, having him back as a promising prospect, giving him that second chance, even though we don't know if he deserves it or not, but even so, giving him that second chance, playing him up front, seeing how it works, I do it. I take it.
That's fair.
I think there's a risk going both ways, and the rewards going both ways. You know what I mean? What if
I think there's less risk with not taking him.
Look, you could lose out on a great player. That's what I mean. Like,
no, but
in terms of him, if you take him back, what if Mason just becomes outrageous? Because look, Rooney's done some fucked up shit in the past. There's been players, United legends especially, have a bad record of doing some really fucked up shit. Sure. Being bad people.
Hashtag Giggsy.
Hashtag Giggsy. There's just been so many. And those players have gone on to have outrageous careers. So maybe, like, I'll be able to, even though it's a matter of, if it's not just scoring goals, maybe I can forget quick. I can forget about this drama quick fast, brother.
I hear that now, but what you have is a fan base
That is
divided
grand.
because there's some factions of your fan base now that will just be steadfast in their beliefs that he should not play representing Manchester United.
But what I'm saying to those fans is, if my G is out here giving you 20 a season, let's see what happens.
No, but
he'll bring us together. You know what I mean?
Here's the trip. No, their argument would always be that morally can you accept that? The thing is, no, if there wasn't such conclusive evidence, like if the evidence wasn't so shocking on the eye, it would be a different thing. Like the Thomas Partey one is the perfect thing. Thomas Partey did something that is deeply questionable, but there's plausible deniability. It's firstly, and this isn't, please don't think I'm dismissing the claim or anything like that. I'm trying to prove the point that with the Thomas Partey thing, it was kind of this girl saying something, his word, this girl's word. Word
of mouth.
Yes, word of mouth. And there also the act that was, which I'm not going to say on here, the act that was done wasn't to the degree, it was bad, but if I would give it a bad, it would be an 8 out of 10. The Mason one was a 10 out of 10 because you heard it. You saw it. Like, it wasn't like a word of mouth. You heard this person saying it. You heard the situation. You saw the pictures. Like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's just tough one. But sometimes you gotta. Sometimes look at some. I think it differs person to person and how you can kind of morally accept that if for me it's down to United. What are United's morals on this thing? If they allow it, I'll back it.
That's fair.
It's not they are not infringing on my morals by doing this. You know what I mean? I could say it's bad. I know that sounds really bad, but they are not in terms of this. I'm watching this game from a TV. You know what I mean? Like I don't agree with it happening, but they are not now necessarily like infringing on my models by doing it because it's their models. It's United's models with their playing models.
And also just to state that I'm at the moment playing devil's advocate.
Cancellation coming very soon.
My own feelings on the topic, I don't think is relevant. It's not my team or my player. But I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm asking the opposite side of what I know you're going to say because I know you, and I know what Mason Greenwood meant to you and the type of player he was.
And you know what? There is bias, even though it's a horrific act he did. No, like I always say, if it was a normal man, he'd be charged very much harshly.
Yeah.
But because he's got that. Because he's Mason Greenwood, he's charged under a different microscope.
Yeah,
it's fucked
but
up.
I feel like that microscope also diminishes.
It does, yeah.
Now, after this, it will diminish. Because now it's not your unscathed angel sweet boy.
Yeah, definitely.
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah. And I've heard Bukayo Saka's quite a nice guy.
He's a bro, that's what I'm saying. Everyone loves Bukayo.
Yeah, there's going to be a sticky situation for Mason to win public opinion back because now he's branded, bro.
No, he's branded, and it's so clear that it was a Tootsie slide.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they back together. He's just like, babe, listen, you want that Gucci bag?
I give you 1 million.
No, it's just like, you want that bag. Our future isn't secured here if you go forward with this. Me and you together, I've loved you all my life. You know you're the one for me, Isabella. Yeah. Like, just...
So I will try and strawman that argument by saying, what's to say that wasn't like the intention going into this? Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of situation where he now had to settle this in that kind of way wasn't the intention going into this. Because there is a possibility of either say because the way we saw it,
elaborated, get yourself in trouble.
The intention of the money situation. Do you know what I mean? That's the flip side. Like you just said, like that kind of money deal.
Yeah.
What's to say that wasn't the intention going forward? But obviously the evidence that she had released was so insane and so damning that everybody that didn't know all the details of the actual happening could make a decision based off that alone. Do you know what I mean? Like, so public opinion just got swayed very quickly by this fucking absolute. It looked like an absolute thing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we also don't really know what the fuck was really going on. Only the Crown prosecutor knows, Mason knows, the girl knows. Do you know what I mean? And United's now also going to investigate, so they might also find out also closer what's going on there. So we don't really know, bro.
That's wild. That's wild. Listen, on that note, before Nemo says any other self-incriminating things, it's been great, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the Mason shit in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay?
Let us know.
GG's.